Hey everyone, thanks for meeting up. I've been struggling with my job search and could really use some advice.
No problem, James. We are all in the same boat. Honestly, it is not easy finding a job nowadays.
You can say that again. It's feel like there are fewer jobs, and when you do find one, this doesn't even pay enough.
Right business are offering ways that barely keeping up with living expensive. It's like the pedals to survive of nothing.
And the worst part is, even when they pay a little more than the market wage, it's still not enough to cover basic needs. Everything is getting more expensive.
Exactly. I feel like I'm constantly trying, but the results are just not there. It's hard not to get frustrated.
I hear you, James. I was reading something recently that said the economy or rather the GDP doesn't even account for all the work that people do. Think about all the unpaid labor, childcare, elder care, housework. That's just ignored.
Wow, that's so true. It's like society doesn't value that work just because it's not paid. But it's essential. If all that work disappeared tomorrow, everything will fall apart.
It's a huge problem. The economic model we're using doesn't consider all the important contribution for making food. And without recognize everyone's work, how are we ever going to improve?
Exactly. And this affects everyone. If we as workers don't stick together and demand better conditions, nothing will change. It's like we have to group our lot together. We're all stuck in this cycle.
That's easier said than done. Though I'm in a plane everywhere and it feels like no matter how much experience or education you have, you still need some kind of inside connection.
Yeah, networking has become everything. Sometimes it's not about what you know, but who you know. You need people in your corner who can open doors for you.
I have heard that too, but it feels like networking is just another way the system is right. If you don't already have connections, you are at a disadvantage for the start.
That's why we need to lift each other up. If we share opportunities and help each other with contacts, we can break through some of those barriers.
That's so true. The process is exhausting. It's not just about sending out resumes anymore. You have to network, build connections, and sometimes it still feels like luck is the biggest factor.
You know, that actually sounds great. Maybe that's what I've been missing, a sense of community. I've been feeling so isolated during this job search.
We are definitely not alone, James. We are all in this together, and supporting each other is how we will get through it.
Exactly. If we can't count on the system to work for us, we'll just have to create our own support system.
That's a good point. Maybe the first step is building stronger communities, support networks where we can help each other. We need to stop seeing each other as competition and more as allies.
I'm on the board. Let's meet regularly, share resources, and see how we can help each other out. It's not a solution to all problems, but it's a start.
I agree. Sometimes the first step is the hardest, but it sounds like we're on the right track.
I love that idea. It's about time we stopped thinking of this as an individual structure and started working together.
You know, this reminds me of the situation in Bolivia. Women there do so much big work, especially in rural areas where they handle both farming and household chores. None of that is reflected in the GDP just like here.
Exactly. Bolivia's economy relies heavily on informal labor, and much of that is done by women. It's frustrating that their contribution isn't officially recognized. Business pay more than the market wage. Take Bolivia for example, even when companies in cities like La Paz or Santa Cruz offer better wages, it's not enough when prices keep rising. and in rural areas the ways are even worse.